express that and explore that is because of how dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you go out and kiss a guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
Yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career.
Yes.
And also, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up who can make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go viral.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like the girl. A lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content house. You're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. Yes, people. This episode has not went to the dogs. No, it's went to the puppies. And there you go. How you doing?
I'm good.
You've been a real good boy since I last talked to you.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna tell you, I was looking at your page, and I like how you organize your releases.
So
I like that. And I see you in a lot of demand amongst the female, dominatrix and stuff. But you, how do you feel to be in demand?
it's a great feeling. Last month, December, I was in Raleigh with two very well-known and we just want to get our hands on you.
Oh God, you messing up on me. Your audio messing up a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Talk
That
good?
Again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last month I was up in Raleigh with two very well-known doms, and we've been talking for a while, and they're like, we just want to get our hands on you. I have doms from like California, New York, North Carolina, you name it. They're talking. Well, when are you traveling again? I still work a full-time job. I still got to pay bills.
I'm sad to know that you was in North Carolina. I didn't know.
I was very well used in North Carolina.
It was like, so Cora, we need to have a conversation. If I ever meet you face to face, we need to have a conversation. Because how is it? I'm like right down the road, man. We got to get together one day when you ever come back down here. So, man.
I'm planning another trip this year because everybody I was with has already invited me back. There's a whole list I didn't even get to see. Mm-hmm. But Mrs. Cora was very generous. I got to stay with her while I was up there. Mm-hmm. But yes, it is it's a great feeling to be wanted.
Yeah. And to also to be wanted for something that you get pleasure out of. You know what I'm saying? It's your release, your escape, your mental and physical orgasm. You know what I'm saying?
And I get to share the puppy love with everybody else because it's not very common to find a film submissive that's also into puppy play.
Yeah. And puppy play is becoming very, very popular. So with that being said, smokers, you know what time it is. Time to smoke this over. And welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know I am Kavanaugh Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link on mylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Let's talk about these wonderful sponsors. So let's go through them. First up, RockSizzleMagazine.com, hottest adult mag in the game. Next up, award-winning, award-nominated voiceover with smut, and they even got virtual reality. I'm talking about none other than blusherotica.com. Also, what you see me wearing right now, past that apparel, please go to T Public. You can hit the link in the description, or you can just search Past That Inhalation Partners. That's POTNAS. You get what I'm saying? Because this also was smokers influenced. You feel me? And think about smoking. I got the smoke that you need. Smokekind.com, the king of THCA that is mailed right to your door. So please use the referral link in the description to check out many of their wonderful sales and discounts on their many wonderful products. And did I mention it's getting mailed to your door and it's legal? So you ain't got to worry about the feds, ICE, or anybody coming to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? And last but not least, she's the queen of porn, but she's also the queen of CBD, stress relief and pain relief. I'm talking about none other than SarahJCBDs.com. Please use the promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off of your next order of SarahJCBDs.com. I'm talking about 10% off. Please use BOBBIE to get that 10% off your next order. She even has lube for your sexual need. You feel what I'm saying? And also from conversations, I heard that CBD oil is great for your anal as well. Yeah. So I'm just putting it out there for you people that like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, also, you can find me 5 days out. You can find me 5 days out of the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com. So you can have your coffee, wake and bake with me as I talk to the stars and everything else as I give you that smoke on fullswapradio.com. Also, you can check me out on skyhawkapple.tv.com as well as sgpradio.com. And don't forget the other, free podcast on the STO podcast family. I'm talking about none other than that podcast to give you that pro wrestling smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Pro wrestling smoke, where I give you that real pro wrestling punditry with some smoke behind it as I talk about WWE, AEW, TNA, MLW, NWA, and my favorite all black wrestling promotion, Ashe Wrestling. So now, you seen this good boy last time, you know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with him and everything. And we had to bring him back. The smokers wanted him to come back. He was such a good boy. And they just enjoyed him. And they all talk about how they would love to have petted him and everything. So we had to bring him back. The puppy that everybody loves. Good Boi Pup. Say hello again to the smokers.
Good to be back.
No doubt. And everything. Now I gotta ask you a question. Is it a dominant side to that? To the puppy fetish?
So there are dominant puppies.
Mm-hmm.
There are dominant puppies. There are puppy switches.
Mm-hmm.
So you find in BDSM or fetish is all translated into puppy play. I have a very good friend. He lives about an hour and a half from me. He's a dom. He sometimes switches for other males. But no, he's a dom puppy. He plays with other submissive puppies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because see, the interesting thing about it is, like I said, because one, you are one of you're a rarity because you're one that does the puppy fetish, but also will be on camera and everything, which of course makes your popularity. Plus, he's very professional, and the ladies just love him, as you can tell. So for you, it's like the question that people ask is, how do you turn the kink, the fetish, into money and a business? You feel what I'm saying? And you have one that have done that, especially a kink that is new to porn, if you want to be technical about it.
Yeah, so puppy play was mainly more in the gay community. And only recently has become more evolved and popular in, I guess you would call it mainstream fetish. But not all puppies are, have their own stores and sites for selling content. They just mainly do it for fun. Me, I'm one. I have, I think, 4 sites that I sell clips on. So I am doing my best to monetize myself and help out whoever else I'm filming with too.
Yeah, because the thing about it is with you, it's one finding when you did your research, especially when you first started getting your content, like how you knew which sites were good to put that on versus it wouldn't work.
So, like a lot of people, I originally just had an OnlyFans, which unfortunately for me, just it doesn't do well. I have it just if someone I work with has an OnlyFans, yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll tag them. It may sell it. They're like 99% of sales happen. Probably the most fetish sites there is. Many kids and loyal fans are also very popular. There are a couple others, new sites that are coming out. 4 is enough for me right now. I'm a one-man show. I do my own shooting, my own editing, and my own uploading, all of that. So I'm stretched a bit thin right now.
No, because the thing about it is like, which is because I never really delved in this. See, I love doing first-time things. I love when people break my cherry. And because when we talk to women, right, and I talk to the guys, it's always on a straight situation or even to a lesbian situation, Somewhat did dude, talking about the gay, but in your situation, you're being pegged, and for the most part. So for you, how many sites has been restrictive because of that content to you versus no issue because of their content?
So all sites have their own restrictions on what you can put out there. ManyVids is probably ManyVid. If you're watching ManyVids, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just be all honest on this. I don't like you because their credit card processor says I cannot use the word pup or puppy at all.
Fuck ManyVids. I'm sorry.
You cannot use the word pup or puppy, any of that on ManyVids. So I have to abbreviate my name. Loyal fans, I think I had to change. You can't use the word animal. Yes, I get that. But ManyVids has the word, like, if I'm, I copy and paste my descriptions, have to change the entire thing because you can't say the word pup or puppy. Yeah.
Okay. Is it because they're trying to
actual,
associate it to
like
if they're trying to associate it to bestiality? Because if it's a fetish and it's a human fetish, let me make this clear. They're not fucking an actual dog or an animal.
Right.
You get where I'm coming from?
So I've gotten Clips for Sale has sent me the email, hey, please just make sure you're distinguishing that you are actually a human dressed as a puppy, not people actually fucking a puppy. Yes, I am very clear about that. I am not an actual dog. I can talk. I have thumbs. I can flip you off. Fuck you, ManyVids. But no, I do make the distinction that I am still a human, wearing a mask, dressed as a dog. Yes, I will play like a puppy, but at the end of the day, I'm still a human. I have an ass that you can fuck as a human. So So no, I have not had any issues with that, but they do give you the warning.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, to me, that's why I keep saying to people that streaminginternet.com gonna be important as fuck for us. Because it's like, when you think about the fetishes with the furries, with the fetishes that involve animalistic things, it's kind of hard to place the video places, but also set it up to where people can stumble upon it that is into that fetish.
Yes, most sites will allow just regular puppy play. You know, non-sexual. Throw my bone. I'm gonna play fetch. I'm gonna do little. I'm a sit. Do all that. Yeah, it gets a bit more tricky when, oh, I chewed up your shoe. I have to get punished now. So again, we do make the distinction. So far, what scripting, how to run the scene, just to make sure we're not using restricted words or restricted themes. But yes, some sites are a bit more nitpicky on that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you were kind of breaking up a little bit when you were talking.
Okay.
But we were understanding some of we were understanding some of we were understanding a lot of it. What have you. But no, because it's like, to me, when I sit and think about the different kinks and fetishes, especially the ones that are not mainstream pushed, because people don't realize, like, certain fetishes pushed to the mainstream because there's corporations that make money off of the products that come from that fetish. You know what I'm saying? Period. And for you, how did you stumble upon the puppy fetish?
So I originally had a handler that I think I mentioned this the last time. I had a handler. We did not have a good our dynamic did not evolve well. We did not have the best separation.
Ooh.
But being her being my handler, the condition was you have to be a puppy. And I tried it. I still like it. And then I found other puppies, and they're like, oh, there's a new puppy on the scene. I like this. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna evolve my own style of puppy play. So I researched what other pups are doing. Researched more into the kink BDSM scene, and just have my own little blend of that.
So for you now, I never asked you with this. Okay. How strong is the orgasm that you receive from anal?
I'll be honest, I very rarely will get one. So not everyone can. It is a very rare thing. I have only had it, I think, twice. And both times someone was using just a toy and holding it. They were very well versed in how to do this. Just regular fucking me with a strap on. 99 times, just yes, it feels amazing, but it doesn't hit a special spot.
So for you, it's like, what do you get out of the pegging and the anal?
I like how it feels, but also it's a very popular. It's a fetish that is growing in popularity.
Oh yes, it is.
Yes. My opinion, every woman needs to peg a guy at least once in her life. Just they get fucked all the time. Why don't you give it back and see how it feels? But the main thing, it's great content. It like I think a woman looks hot as fuck when when she's wearing a big ass strap on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
And if she knows how to use it right,
Yeah.
oh, I melt like putty.
Yeah, I never heard anyone ever ask a man, well, if you don't have an orgasm from the anal, then you know what I'm saying. And I figured it probably was the feeling, which I guess anal and they getting jerked off probably is just an amazing feeling, but I would never know it. Most I'm gonna get is a tongue in my ass. They can tongue me all day. Real me. But no, but to me, is it more about the pleasure of it, or is more about the exchange of power and energy?
Yes, it is very pleasurable, but it is also a very intimate act. I don't let just anybody peg me. Like, we have lengthy conversations before, like, before they even put the harness on. We are having a long conversation. Here's how I like it. How experienced are you with this? If it's your first time, what are you comfortable with? Several they're very pegging with me. But there's a level of trust. Like, I'm not gonna let just anybody use the 10-inch strap on me. I have to, we some people.
Yeah, I'll be wondering, like, okay. I love having these comments. I love these podcasts. I'm sorry. This is beautiful. Yes, I love fucking with you conservative pieces of shits to make your head blow because y'all cannot comprehend this conversation. This is beautiful. Okay. So for you, it's like, because what is the size that you prefer versus what you would take film-wise? He went to go get it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we can show the dildo on the free one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, what the fuck is?
Okay, this is my preferred. So. This I know I'm a slut. I know I'm a slut. This fits in me.
Okay, I got to ask this. How many of the females' minds was blown that you could take that?
Most pro doms are not surprised.
Yeah.
But I have had somebody that's not going in you. I'm like, yes, it is. And then when it's all the way in, I don't see their face until I look at the camera, at like the footage.
Yeah.
And their eyes are what? First time I took the whole thing, I was like that too. But
oh my goodness, see, people, I know I done lived. I done found out how it feels for a man to take it in the ass, as well as how it feels for a man to actually get nut busting in his mouth. Thank you, Mr. Andre Stone. because I mean, I know that when it comes to pegging, so people can understand this, it is a role reversal, energy reversal, all of that. Because when you think of woman, she's the one that's being penetrated. So it's
Yes.
kind of like it's
the reversal of power.
yeah.
Most porn you'll see is a woman is getting fucked. That is not my brand. I don't do it. I don't fuck other people. I am the one who gets fucked, and I love it.
But see, your brand. See, this is the other beauty of it. When it comes to BDSM, lifestyle, kink, fetish, that is the fan base. It becomes more niched, more emotionally invested, and yeah, they're gonna spend the most money. I'm just gonna tell you that now. They're going to come around because especially if you're giving them a fetish and kink that one nobody else is giving them. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you're the only pup I know in the game.
The other part is I think it's an empowering experience for the women.
Yeah.
Like I've had like a lot of girls have done their very first pegging, and then like, wow, I need to do this more often. You never know until you try something.
Oh, I'm pretty sure any woman would want to peg. And I'm going to be real with you. They would want to peg their husband.
Well, in your little intro, I saw 2 girls that I've worked with, and one of them has pegged me.
Because the thing about it also is, for guys who are into pegging, a lot of them, they try to keep, I guess they try to keep it on the low, or what have you. And to me, it is crazy that you can't tell your significant other that is a pleasure that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it makes me, it's twofolds. One, why you don't feel comfortable enough to tell her, and 2, why you don't feel comfortable enough to tell her that she ain't made you feel comfortable enough to tell her. You know what I'm saying? So when let's say you had a conversation with someone that was in the back and they wanted to present this to their significant other. Wait a second, would that constitute as cheating?
I mean, I guess that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
I guess it depends who's pegging you, but you know, for research purposes, I don't think it'd be cheating. But I mean, if you're in just a regular vanilla relationship, not even BDSM or fetish, and you want to bring this up to your significant other, be open about it. Like, obviously, in kink, we don't shame. Like, I have never had anybody say, "Oh, you get pegged." So what?
See, the thing is, you have to let them understand. No, it doesn't mean that I'm gay.
Right. Like, I'm bisexual. I like getting pegged. Mm-hmm. I like having guys fuck me too.
Yeah.
But like, a relationship is a 2-way street. Mm-hmm. Be open with your partner. Like, hey, I would like to try this, or I have tried this, and I'd like to explore it more with you. Mm-hmm. You know, they may be open to it. Mm-hmm. They may say that's not something I'd like to do. Okay, well, how would you help me to satisfy this urge? Mm-hmm. That's the advice I would give.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, because people gotta understand there are men who will never have sex with a man, transgender, nothing, but they like to get fucked in their ass by a woman. Period.
And there's nothing wrong with it. No. some people feel, there's a line between silicone and human flesh.
Mm.
Maybe like they may feel, oh, having real flesh in me, that's cheating, but having a silicone toy or glass toy in me, that's not cheating.
Well, see, okay, it's like put it this way. All right. When I first heard about pegging, because from my background I come from, damn, I never really talked about this like that. All right. When the background I come from, like I said, so what?
We diving deep now.
You were breaking up a little bit. What'd you say?
We're diving deep into your past now.
Oh, yeah. I come from the place where my mama had the Bible to tell you what the Bible was telling you. Yeah, it was that real. And when I first heard of pegging, okay, yeah, because of how I grew up, I'm like, damn, that's some gay ass shit. But then when I sit there and thought about it, I said, wait a second. Okay. The prostate is in the man's ass. Like if they need to make you bust a nut and you can't do it yourself, they put on some gloves, take their finger, go up your ass, and well, men, we have to get our prostate exam, especially between the ages of 45 and 50, period. Now, to some people, it feels icky and shit. To some people, well, it feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? And okay, if that's the case, your woman is giving you a prostate massage with a dildo. Now, she could have did it with a broom. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what toy man would have to use for a prostate exam other than a dildo. I mean, I'm just being logical. Am I crazy?
No.
I mean, because at some point I'm pretty sure the dude go get tired of a finger.
Yeah.
Some people, and some of you guys actually go as far with lingerie. I'm not mad at you. I'm not judging. Hey, get in the mood. But I'm just saying. But that's the point. It's a prostate massage.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way that makes it gay is if it's a man that's giving you the prostate massage. Now that what makes it, gay. Only if you into men. Now, if you into women and men that's bisexual, I do not feel like trying to break down the community. I'm just saying.
I think it still also comes down to what your view on it is, or your partner's view. Prostate exam, prostate massage is a totally normal thing.
But nowadays, I think a lot of these girls, if a dude if actually told his woman that, some of these women want to date a bisexual man, for real.
I have heard that.
Low key, they want to.
Bisexual women are a lot more common than bisexual men. But
no, I'll be real with you. Women, to me, I think, is naturally bi-curious. Because just the way they can play around versus how men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can't, she can touch titties and ass, around, okay, let's make this clear. Straight men, with consent. No, I can't even sleep in the same bed with a motherfucker. I'm on the floor. I sleep in bed with a woman. Or my slave at the bottom, warming my feet. That's the only way a man can sleep in bed. You know what I'm saying?
I got you on that.
Because every man needs a footstool.
I've done that too.
I'm sorry. I can't wait to go to this damn plush bar. I hate it. I ain't gonna have that. had my footstool. I just want to sit up in there and sip some cognac, excuse me, some old Hillside bourbon. Shouts out to my peoples in Hillside. I had my feet up on my footstool. You know what I'm saying? He actually mentioned the puppy hood. He actually talked about that.
I do know. I think one or two other puppies in North Carolina. So.
Oh God, I would love to have a puppy.
We gonna come get you.
I literally actually want a puppy. It could be either a human or an actual puppy. Because I'm so tired of my damn cat. But shoot. But how much do you get feedback? Inspirational feedback per se. Because I'm pretty sure you probably inspire people. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that want to indulge in that. In that. You know what I'm saying? Starting in it. You know, you get where I'm coming from. Even women.
So I get 5 to 10 messages across platforms a week. A lot of them are wannabe subs. Oh, I'm so jealous of all the women you get to film with. How do I start doing this? I'm like, well, first off, the first thing you do is you send me a gift because I don't want to just, my time isn't free. So you send me a little gift or you buy one of my videos to show that you're actually fucking serious. The others, if you actually have your own platforms and your own stores that you're making content.
Let's be real. If they come at you like that, if they really seriously in the lifestyle, because you know this, I know this. If it ain't authentic, let me tell y'all something about the BDSM porn genre. You think regular porn fans know this shit?
No.
I'm just telling you, you that scene would not sell.
No,
and they'll see you some DMs saying, "What the fuck is that bullshit?"
But I get feedback from other, from puppies, other like puppy creators. I just stumbled across your page. I really love it, and they'll be like, "I love how you've incorporated, all like Scooby snacks, or how I also like getting back scratches in my scenes. I love how you do your transitions between, being a good puppy and a bad puppy." I've had people I've filmed with be like, "Hey, you opened my eyes to something new. I'd like to explore this more." That's one of the things I love about doing this, is that you may not know about puppy play. I've had people like, they told me like after we shot, I was really nervous about working with you because I knew I actually had that yesterday. Like, yesterday I shot with and she's the ministry performer. Afterwards, she's like, "I was really out of my comfort zone. We're doing this game." So I love doing that. And like to my fans, when they like, "Oh, I just thought I'll see," they get an automated message, "Thank you for buying this video." I'll reach out further and be like, "Hey, what did you see in there that you liked?" So that I know, hey, let me incorporate this more. I have a fan. He likes to see me. He just likes to see me getting like chin scratches or pats on the head. Like, well, that's easy.
But see, there's also the thing about it also that there's a part of the puppy play fetish, especially content wise, that doesn't even involve sex. How much of that people request?
So I don't really get a lot of requests for the non-sexual content.
Okay.
That's more of a choice that I make. Like if someone has never done puppy play before, I let them know like, hey, we can go one of two directions. We can just be totally non-sexual, everything, all clothes stay on. I'm literally the puppy that you got for Christmas when you were 7 years old, and we're just going to play around. Or we can go the sexual route. I can show you like how much puppy likes to lick things. Or you can punish me and fuck me in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's part of my brand, how diverse the content is.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my pegging sells a lot better, but
I'm pretty sure it does. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, so what part does just the regular puppy play within your brand? Because like you say, you don't get a lot of requests for it,
right.
but it does something to advance the brand or help the brand or what have you. You feel what I'm saying?
It's almost bringing you back to like a childhood.
Yeah.
Hey, these are good memories. Not all content has to be, obviously there is something for everybody to get off to. This is the way I see it is this is more of a comfort thing. This is you reliving happiness from when you were little or when you were younger. And you have obviously now I'm not a real dog doing this.
Yeah.
But and some people have fantasies about being a slave, or being a submissive. But, the stereotypical gimp in full leather, zipper mouth, all that, they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
This is an alternative. It's being the puppy.
Well, I mean, this is another reason why I do this podcast, so people understand. There's different type of slaves and submissives within the BDSM universe. Not all of them wear the gimp devil mask with the zipper. You know what I'm saying? Well, many of them do wear a mask and then when their identity scene. But did you have, puppies? You have submissives who like to be dressed up as women. I knew one that wanted to be dressed up as a woman and tied up and thrown outside the hotel room. It was that serious.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah,
but
trust me, I've seen some shit in my days.
But puppies for me submissive, so people fetch. Yes, that's an easy command to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how people see it as a lighter side of BDSM submission.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I guess, submission with a playful side.
Yeah, because it's like now everything got to be pain. Now everything got to be chains and whips.
There is a sensual side to BDSM that is not emphasized as much.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know why it's not emphasized, because it's not marketable. We can't make money off of that. We can't sell the furniture. When you think of it, selling Elmo's cross, what it's for? Oh, we're gonna whoop them or spank them. Not, anything of like sensation play and stuff of that nature.
I actually enjoy more of the sensation and soft and sensual than I don't like if I'm being fucked, I do not like to be jackhammered. I like it long and slow, and have feeling the nails on my back or on my chest while you're doing that. So that again, that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
but I try to put out more of the sensual content than. No, don't. I don't like. Yeah, don't fucking
Well,
tie
I
me
ain't
to
even
it.
go front. You know what's crazy? I've never seen a hardcore pegging. It always been sensual.
Oh, I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It be like, dog, I ain't never see a dude just get dog walked now.
I'm gonna send you some links. You gonna see this.
I don't give a fuck what y'all people think. I watch some shit just for the fuck of it. Because to me, I'm sorry, it's like ultimate expression, ultimate freedom that is documented. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like to me, it's bad enough people judge us based off how we like to have sex. That's the crazy part about all this. Period. It's like, because at the end of the day, it's if a man chooses to take a dildo in his ass, I'm like, what is wrong with that? I don't. I mean, motherfucker act like getting your ass ate out is so just. Oh God, you get your ass ate out. I can't believe it. I mean, if she's sucking on the balls, it's just it's kind of disrespectful. You don't stick a tongue in the ass.
I mean, what? Well, if you're doing porn, you know how to make sure it's clean.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But if it feels good and if you're not hurting anybody else,
Yeah.
Fuck what other people think. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, because see, at the end of the day, it's like that's why I always talk about taking your passion and turning it into your business. Because if you're passionate about it, you're gonna do good at it, and you're gonna make money at it because it's effortless for you because you enjoy it and you love it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to me, that's why I'm like, yo, that's why I love talking to him, man. Because I'm sorry. Them scenes is fire. I be watching, looking at your stuff. I be like, man, that's a man right there could sit here and tell y'all to kiss his fucking ass. because see, at the end of the day, because it's like I said before, because it's a fetish that one is not popularized. You don't see a lot of it. You don't hear a lot of it. And then, like I said too, I'm pretty sure on this end, it also solidified the doms, the dominatrix that work with you, the female doms, because it's like, is it safe to say that Good Boi Pup is about to become a legacy scene for a dominatrix?
I wouldn't call it a legacy, but it is a very
Because
nice.
it like, think about this for a second, right? If I am a submissive and I see and I follow him, right? And I see this female with him, it's kind of like, I always say this: your brand is based off of who you fuck, no matter how you want to skinny it, because you are solidified in the game, especially BDSM and alternative side. To keep it 100, because as Good Boi Pup, you feel me? You have shot with award-winning. Actually, call it by award-winning. Come to think about it, yeah, she did. She did win an award. I think 2 years in a row.
2 or 3 years in a row.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years in a row for being a dom. That's not being a dom. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Put a pin in that. Do you understand how bad of a motherfucker you got to be to win 3 awards in a row for being a dominatrix? That is some shit, okay, people? I am sorry. That should. I take the pen back out. Now, because of that, you are solidified submissive within the porn business. Because there ain't too many of them in the porn business. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Professional submissive. You feel me? So shooting with you means something technically for a dominatrix. It kind of puts on the map to a certain extent, don't you think?
It does. I have my own little Pega Pup club. Not everyone gets to join. You hit it. I have worked with several AVN nominated, Femdom Award nominated, XBiz nominated DOMs. And they I know other puppies have reached out. Hey, I didn't know you do this. People have reached out to me. Hey, I saw you work with so and so. Are you available? I did. I was at ASN, the ASN Awards in Orlando last year, and I was invited by someone who's actually at X3 and AVN right now. And afterwards, I get a message. Hey, I saw you with so and so. I should probably get to know you. I said.
And it was to the point that the dominatrix that are new or whomever that works with you, submissive start hitting them up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I tell people, I sit back and I watch shit. Plus I pay attention, plus I listen to the industry. Anyway, because it's kind of like, when I sit back and look at it, I'm like, when you actually look at the list, he is shot with a lot of nominated ladies.
I have worked with some really big names.
I was like, this male talent, straight male talent, look at him like, God damn it. I wish I was a puppy. But see, that is the beauty of the last thing I'm going to we talk about is picking the perfect niche and sticking with it. You know, because you and Gibby, y'all had made a whole lane for yourselves in ways that people don't even realize. You get what I'm saying? And so for you, speak to sticking with it.
Again, there are not a lot of puppies, especially the ones that do filming as submissives. So I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of this market cornered. Yeah. I have a wait list of people to shoot with stuff. And I will. Yes. Let me know if you want to try some puppy play.
Well, shit, all I know is, what all I'm gonna say is, man, being a podcast is rough because actually we missed that complete whole statement that you just said. The goddamn audio was fucking up. So can you repeat all that what you said?
So I have let's see. No, there are not a lot of film submissives that are puppies.
Yeah.
I much got them. Keep doing it. I have fun with it. A lot of people have fun with me. Everybody has said I am fun to work with. They'd love to do so. Why not? And I'm spreading the knowledge of public. It's something new to try. It's fun. It's easy. Sexual can just be, hey, let's just have some cuddles and play catch.
Well, people, I didn't hear this good boy. She's a good boy. I wish I was there to just rub the back of his head. Don't you love a good puppy? I damn sure do. So we didn't have him up here long enough. So tell them where they can find you and spend money on you.
So you can find me on for sale. All of my previews, my upcoming shoots, and my upcoming clip releases. Good _ Boi Pup on X or Twitter, however you still want to fucking call it. Yeah, that's really fun.
Oh God. You went completely out. If you can hear me, go out and come back in. Yeah, go out and come back in real quick. So we can get that right so people can hear where you come where they can find you. Yeah. So you're gonna come back in real quick, you feel what I'm saying? So so anyway, yes, also don't forget about the place where the conversation becomes saucier. The tits pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about none other than the Premium Smoke Room. I'm talking about 4 premium podcasts for you to enjoy, plus the VIP Smoke Room, which I open up. I even open up live on X. Yes, where you, as premium smokers, as well as loyal smokers, if I love one on X, will get to submit questions. And also, at the same time, check out my XXX store where you can see my work as I give ladies their work because big dicks grow in the sticks. Also, check out my Spotify member section where you had the smoke on it, where I sit here and talk about a whole bunch of stuff, and I really let loose on a whole bunch of stuff, as well as Savage Smoke, where I bring the industry's top male talents, producers, and directors as we give you that real smoke about the industry from a male perspective. So whether it's premium smoke, or you had the smoke on it, or you need some Savage Smoke, just subscribe to the smoke. Subscribe to both. It's under $30. There you go. And don't forget, the first month, the premium smoke room, you get it for $6.25 a month. Now, Good Boi Pup, tell everybody where they can find you, spend money on you, my man.
You can find me on OnlyFans, Loyal Fans, ManyVids, and Clips for Sale. Follow me on X or Twitter, however the fuck you want to call it. Good _ Boi Pup. You'll find all of my little teasers, upcoming shoots, and upcoming clip releases, and just a little sneak peek into my daily life.
There you go. So, smokers, what did you smoke over this week? What did you learn? Well, you learned, once again, I'm here to give you the spectrum of the industry, spectrum of male sexuality, all that. And so you can understand is that the main thing is kink is okay to have a kink and a fetish. We all have a kink and a fetish. Just everybody just don't want to admit it, or they just don't want to tell nobody about it. We all freaks by nature. We all nasty freaks. We have our little dark dirty secrets. But see, what drives one crazy when you cannot indulge in those secrets, when you cannot live one's true self. Maybe because you ashamed to live that, or you feel bad about it, or you feel like you're dirty or whatever. No, you just like some freaky ass shit. Because at the end of the day, we all need a release. We all need an escape, you know. And sometimes it is sexual, emotional, energy, you know what I'm saying? And all that. And you should never be ashamed of that. Because see, the ones that shame, kink shame, they gotta kink their damn self. And the person that they kink shame, they're mad because that person is able to leave their kink guilt free. See, you want to know what the world is scared of? This country is scared of? People being sexually aware, sexually free, and unapologetic about who the fuck they is. Because it's like Jill Scott, she dropped this song, she said pressure to be just like them. You don't have to be like them. Be you. Because see, sometimes being you might make you a whole lot of money. At the same token, make you feel fulfilled as a human being. Because ain't that the whole purpose? We have one life to live. Why not live it to the fullest?
Exactly.
Because, like my man Jay-Z said, I want to live with no regrets. So, with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? 3 words for you. Smoke this over. Be a good boy and tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.
Me out.